So I just wanted to make a quick video, just giving a update and maybe even giving some wisdom or knowledge or whatever that's going on in my mind, realizations. I'm seeing one of the most important things in life is community, because you can have it all. You can have a big bank balance, you can have um, all the money in the world, you can have all the material things in the world, but if you don't have people around you to express and to share, things can get very difficult. But the problem is that when we do add people to the equation, things can also get difficult, because there could be conflicts, there can be fights, misunderstandings. People are very sensitive these days, and I think it's a good thing to be sensitive. It means you're in tune with your senses. So, what to do? Because if the solution is to be around people, but if the solution is causing more problems, how do we handle this situation? And it's very simple. What I've seen is that when we put appreciation in the center, when we have appreciation circles. I don't know if any of you guys have done this, but this is something that's really happening in New York at the meditation center that I'm staying at, Bhakti Center. They have appreciation circles, especially when it's somebody's birthday or they're leaving somewhere. The whole room will go around and appreciate one thing about that person. And it really brings people together. It creates this state of harmony, and it uplifts you, and it's very transformational. So whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in a job setting, whether it's wherever it is, we should have these appreciation circles more so, because it keeps us grounded, it keeps us healthy, keeps us wealthy, and like that we can move in the right type of movement that we need to live a peaceful, happy life. So that was just point number one. I don't even know what point two is. I'm just kind of freestyling right now. But maybe I can just tell you a little bit about my life right now. I've been living in New York City. I feel quite at home here, surprisingly. Even when I was out in LA and I would meet people on book distribution and all the other activities I would do, they would say, like, hey, are you from New York? I don't know what it is. I just got like a little NY vibe. But I'm really enjoying my time here because the people are wonderful. There's some very nice senior devotees, and just like them, I'm really finding a lot of happiness and joy, and especially serving a mission that's very universal, and just trying to help spread social initiatives. So I'm very steady with my morning meditation. I also am getting more steady in my exercise and workouts, and I've been lately going to the parks and just doing like pull-ups and even like dancing in the parks. And I feel like a little kid actually being in these parks, these playgrounds, and that's become a daily practice of mine. And what else am I doing? Just taking a lot of walks, exploring the city, and also meeting a lot of people. So it's been nice. But then, okay, this can be point number two. Still, there are times when, even when things are so nice, sadness or stress or depression can still creep in, and I've seen it majorly creep in when there's moments of isolation, and there's moments of solitude, and you're not engaging yourself correctly, because I think that depression comes due to the fact that time is being wasted, and time is the most valuable thing. Just like if we're wasting our money, then depression would ensue, or we would feel stressful. Well, in the same way, if we're wasting our time, then also stress and depression can ensue. So I think it's very important that we have time management. And just to give you a direct example of this, I was in a mood of isolation right now, but I thought, hey, let me just throw on this video. I actually started the video. I made like 2 other videos right before this of just like freestyle rapping, and then I came to this and I was like, okay, let me just do this now. And I actually feel good, and I think I might even post this on YouTube. So if you're seeing this, that means I posted it. And yeah, I think we just need to dedicate our time and structure our time in our creative pursuits and focus on our purpose, and really go for those things that really bring us a lot of happiness. And ultimately, happiness comes when we have growth involved in some way, some shape, some form. So whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're doing, have some growth. And if your growth is connected to higher consciousness, it's connected to helping this world, and you're an instrument to help bring more harmony to this world, then that can bring the highest happiness, because we're all connected in one shape, way, or form. As I mentioned, there was a question that recently came up in one of the classes we were having. One person asked, why is it bad to maybe do drugs or drink alcohol or whatever it may be? Like, sure, I'm damaging my body, but this is my body and I'm not hurting anybody else. So why can't people just leave me alone and let me overdose and take a bunch of alcohol, and let me smoke a bunch and take all these drugs? Why do people have to interfere with my life? And I thought the answer was very beautiful. It was actually mentioned by one of the head priests at this temple that I was visiting, or am at. And he was saying that nobody is an island. So what you do actually affects those around you. And I've seen this practically, where the mother is smoking a cigarette and she has her 5-year-old daughter, they're holding hands and they're walking down the street. And just think what's being affected to that 5-year-old daughter, that 5-year-old girl, seeing her mother smoke cigarettes, and seeing the people that she looks up to smoke, and then eventually she will smoke. And just like that, if you lessen your image, if you lessen your morale, then it will affect those around you, and it will bring the situation down. So we have to raise the situation, we have to lift the situation, and like that we can have spiritual inclinations on understanding higher goals, higher achievements in life. And just like I always say, a rising wave in an ocean, if there's a rising wave, it can lift all the boats. So if somebody's consciousness is being raised, then it can lift all the people. With the rising consciousness, you lift everyone around you. So we should aim for that, because that is the ultimate good we can do for society. And the best way to rise our consciousness is to be with those that have elevated their consciousness, and to associate with them, and to read spiritual books, and to have spiritual practices, and to just get more involved in this path, this journey. And ultimately it's for your own welfare, it's for your own good and the good of others. And that can practically be seen in the history of our times. So this video is up to almost 9 minutes. Just wanted to quickly say something. I don't really do this. I don't really like looking at the camera and just talking. I'm not like a motivational speaker. I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just sharing my realizations. I got some people watching on YouTube now, so maybe I thought, let me just post something. And I hope everyone out there is doing good. If you want to get in touch with me, you can. I got a little website up, and there's a contact page, and always looking forward to help those that help themselves and reach out. So thank you very much. Go.